everyone, and welcome to our virtual open house. My name is Florence, and I'm very happy to be giving you this presentation today. Welcome to the presentation about the Faculty of Arts here at the University of Ottawa. As I said, my name is Florence, and I am the Liaison and Communications Officer for the Faculty of Arts. In 2016, I moved to Ottawa to study communications with a minor in Lettres Françaises, French literature, here at the Faculty of Arts. You can probably tell from my accent, I am French Canadian. I was born and raised in Quebec, la ville de Quebec, Quebec City. I love the outdoors, so I spent a lot of time in Parc de la Gatineau here at Ottawa. And I love the arts. When I was a student, I had the privilege of being a research assistant for a professor from the School of Music. That opened many doors for me academically and professionally as well. And one of the best experiences I've also had at the faculty was being part of a theater production. I had a role in the Canadian play Seven Stories, and you can see me in my wonderful outfit with the glasses and the hat on. That is me during the play. I've had such an amazing time at the Faculty of Arts and at the University of Ottawa that now my job is to share my experience and talk about it with future students such as yourself. I always like to start my presentation asking this question. It might seem a little weird, but bear with me, I'm going somewhere, trust me. The question is, how would you describe the color yellow to someone who is blind? Giving you a few seconds to think about it. How would you describe the color yellow to someone who is blind? For me, I think I would appeal to their other senses, whether it's maybe their sense of smell, maybe talk about the smell of a lemon, maybe how the sun feels on your skin, like that warm feeling, maybe the song Yellow by Coldplay or Yellow Submarine by the Beatles. It may seem like a weird question, but I like to ask it because it's actually a real job interview question. You might wonder, why would someone ask that in a job interview? Well, the first time I heard this question was in a conference with Jared Linson. Jared Linson is a freelance journalist who talks a lot about how employers test for soft skills or human skills during job interviews. And why are employers looking for future employees with soft skills, human skills? Well, the job market is much different than it was 20, 10, or even 5 years ago, and even more different after COVID. Why? Because of the implementation of artificial intelligence. That design is wonderful. It took me very long to do it on a very technical design website. Artificial intelligence can be found in every single job these days, whether it's in the technical side. If you work in fine arts, you will work with artificial intelligence. Of course, Mr. Linson and myself don't believe that artificial intelligence will take over our jobs. However, it will make it a lot easier for us to do our jobs. A good example of this is the calculator, for example. So the calculator didn't replace the accountant, but it definitely made his job a lot easier in a lot of aspects. It took care of the robotic, tedious aspects of the job so he could focus on the human skills side of it and be more efficient. So in other areas, not just accounting, if we no longer need people to work on tedious robotic skills and tasks, what are we left with? We are left with the human skills. And that is what Jared Linson calls the human skills, also sometimes known as soft skills. And those skills Morneau and Chapel conducted a survey in 2018, and they asked Canadian businesses, 95 of the largest Canadian businesses, all fields included, so technology, fine arts, science, tech, everything. And they asked what were the 5 skills that they were most looking for in new employers. And here are their answers: collaboration, teamwork, interpersonal relationship building skills, communication skills, problem solving skills, analytical capabilities, and resiliency. So those skills are very important on the job market, and they can all be learned here at the Faculty of Arts, and let me prove it to you. After a content analysis of all of our programs, I found the 5 essential skills that were looked for on the job market in each one of our programs here at the Faculty of Arts. That means that our program, whether it's creative writing or geography, we are preparing our students for the workforce. So after your degree at the Faculty of Arts, you will be ready to go on the job market and have the skills that are so precious to future employers. Which leads me to talk about our programs. As you can see here, we have a lot of programs here at the Faculty of Arts. We are the largest faculty here at the university in terms of number of programs, and our programs are divided in 3 categories. So we have Humanities, Languages and Literatures, and Fine and Performing Arts. So here again, keep in mind that we do have a lot of programs that are offered here, and I'm only going to go over a few of them. However, do not hesitate to write to me, write in the chat about questions about specific programs if I do not cover the program you're interested in. Before jumping in the programs, I'd like to talk about our most flexible program here at the Faculty of Arts. It's our BA in Interdisciplinary Studies here. You can take classes from any department here at the Faculty of Arts. You can add as many minors or options as you want in your BA. You can also take courses with other faculties, and you can complete this very flexible degree in 3 or 4 years, depending on how long you want to do your degree for. And it's really the perfect way to build a degree for you, for what interests you, your passions, and what you want to specialize in on the workforce. So whether you're interested in more than one program or you're looking for a good first year way to look at everything that's offered at the Faculty of Arts, try a few disciplines, see what suits you better. It can be a very good entryway to the life at university. So let's talk about humanities first. As I mentioned at the beginning of the presentation, I am a communication alumni, so if you'll allow me, I'll start talking about communications. Here at the University of Ottawa, our communication department offers branches within the program, so you can really specialize in whatever interests you in communications. Obviously, being in Ottawa, being so close to the Parliament, it's only a 5-minute walk. A lot of people come here and want to study political communications. If you are interested in learning how, what's the relationship between communication, power, democracy, this profile covers the social, cultural, economic, technological, and all other sides of communications within politics. So that can be really interesting. A great way to study that in Ottawa, a great place to study political communications. If you're more interested in social media, maybe popular culture, the influencer phenomenon, our media and cultural industries option would be for you here at uOttawa for comms. You'll study everything from journalism to social media and touch a little bit about, you'll touch more about popular culture in that option. If you are interested in maybe the business side of communication and organizations, we have an option called Communication, Organizations, and Organizing. So you'll be exploring how people from different levels in organizations communicate with one another and how those different levels can communicate better and more efficiently. And finally, if you are looking to create ads, create videos, maybe strategic communication and digital design could be for you. If you want to create stuff, if you want to create videos, that could be a bit more interesting for you. We do have 2 programs within the Department of Communications that is not comms, and that is journalism and public relations. So what's special about these 2 programs is that you do 2 years of practical learning at Algonquin College here in Ottawa, and then 2 years of theory here at uOttawa. So you have 2 years of at Algonquin, 2 years here. So after 4 years, you have two degrees, one college degree and one university degree. The perfect program to get you ready for the workforce and prepare you for a career in journalism or public relations. We also have our environmental studies program, which is incredibly relevant nowadays with everything that's going on with the climate. Yes, our geography department here is at the Faculty of Arts, and it's a wonderful thing because you do get your foundation in arts, so your fundamental courses with philosophy, for example, and how to get those soft skills in the arts. But you also have biology and ecology courses as well. So you really get the full view of the climate change, how it happens, the scientific aspect of it, but also how do we as a society react to those changes? What can we do better? How does it affect our society on a socio-political level? So you'll learn all of this here in environmental studies at the Faculty of Arts. Of course, field trips to BC, to Iceland are included with our geography department. For example, here's a photo of a lagoon that our students visited in Iceland. So the students that you see on the zodiac, the people in the zodiacs are our geography students. Great way to study directly in Iceland, so lucky. And I also wanted to talk about our history program. So it's also one of our big programs here at the Faculty of Arts. And our history program is really divided within two branches. So we have, of course, learning in the classroom about history, the theory about it. You can specialize in one era that you find particularly interesting. You can add minors. For example, you could do medieval studies as well as history and really specialize in one era of history. But there's also the practical side of it. So how does an historian work? How can we train you to become a historian? So you can do co-op with us. You could do a co-op placement in one of the many museums in Ottawa. That is a great option. We also have a museum right here on campus. You have history labs. You can learn about historical research. So we really value both sides of learning about history, and we want you to really see the practical side of history as well as the studying. Languages and literatures. Of course, uOttawa is the biggest French and English bilingual university in the world. So of course, we have both departments here at the Faculty of Arts. We have the Department of Lettres Françaises, Département du Français, and Department of English. But we don't only teach the two official languages here at the Faculty of Arts. You can study more than 17 languages here at the Faculty of Arts, whether it's Mandarin, Italian, Spanish, many more languages. You can learn that here at the faculty. You can choose to pursue a minor in a language and add that to your diploma. Very nice add to a degree. But you can also just take it for fun. When I was in my undergrad, I took a lot of Spanish courses just for fun, just to practice. And it's the perfect opportunity to learn a new language. If I can speak about the Department of English for a few seconds, an English degree really can offer you unmatched intellectual challenges, rewards, while also preparing you for the workforce. And it's an excellent base for future studies or even professional development. At the Department of English, you can study topics such as science fiction, fantasy, children's literature, digital publishing, environmental literature, as I said, such an important topic these days, and of course as well all the major historical periods. You can also combine your degree with a minor in creative writing if that's something that interests you, or choose the co-op stream to gain work experience while studying. So of course, when I say Faculty of Arts, a lot of people think of the fine and performing arts first. As you know, the Faculty of Arts, it's much more than that. It's a lot more programs. But those fine arts program really prepare you for life as a professional artist. Whether you are interested in a career as a musician, as an artist, an actor, our programs really prepare you for the workforce. I like to talk about the Bachelor of Music and Science. So that's a really interesting program because it combines a performance focused bachelor as well as a major in science. So if, for example, you want to major in piano, that's your instrument, and you want to do a performance bachelor in piano, but you're also fascinated by biology or chemistry, you can do both with this program. Of course, there's an audition, and you have to get into both majors. So it's quite hard to get into, but it's an amazing program with lots of opportunities, and it really sets you apart from other candidates on the workforce. We also have our BFA in acting that really prepares you for a career in acting. We want to train you to become a professional actor. You will get plenty of time on stage, which is really the key to becoming a successful actor and basically the key to a successful acting training. Naturally, an audition is required, and it's also a program that starts in August. It's a bit longer. But it's only 3 years though. As for visual arts, whether you are a sculptor or a painter, your first year you will really touch every single mediums and you'll try everything. And as quickly as your second year, you'll really get to pick your medium, choose whatever is more interesting to you, and become an expert in that medium. So very fast, you'll get to work with what you prefer. Another great way to personalize your degree is to add an option or a certificate. So those are just groups of courses who can be a great add-on to your major or your minor. It's just a group of courses, and it's not too long, so it's very easy to add more than one even to a major. So for example, if you're interested in speech therapy, maybe you could do a major in linguistics and add an option in contemplative studies and well-being for a wellness approach in your work as a speech therapist. That would be a wonderful combination. You could also do communication and urban studies, learn how to communicate news about the climate crisis. That's going to be extremely valuable on the workforce. Those are just two examples, but really you can pretty much mix and match anything and get a great experience from it. Of course, right now you're still looking for a program that suits you. We are here to help you navigate it all. You can ask me any questions. You can ask in the chat. You're more than welcome to ask any questions, but it's important for me that you know that help doesn't stop once you are enrolled. Once you are on campus, there is still so much help available to you, and we really hope that you take advantage of all that help. So for example, there's a lot of student mentoring centers here on campus. We have the regional mentors. When I was 17 from Quebec and I didn't know anyone in Ottawa, I had a regional mentor who went through the same thing, who was from a region not too far away from mine, and she welcomed me on campus. She really helped me transition here at uOttawa. It was very comforting to know that I had this support when I came to campus. We also have mentors right here at the Faculty of Arts. So if you're struggling with a certain course, if you're struggling with time management, these students are here to help you. They have tools they want to share with you, and it will make your experience much easier here at the university if you take advantage of their help. We also have study groups. For example, when I first came to university, I never had the chance to do a philosophy course, so I did struggle with philosophy in my first year, and it was also in my second language, which was extra hard for me. And so I attended the study groups, and that changed everything for me. It made everything a lot easier. I had support with older philosophy students who explained things differently, and I was studying with my peers as well. It changed everything, and it was such a gift in my first year, very helpful. We also have all the academic accommodations. If you need extra help, we will accommodate you. We will help you. We will make sure you have all the tools you need to be successful here at university, and that you're taking all the tools that are available for you so that you have the best experience, basically, and that you are the most successful you can be. Finally, I know that this was a lot of information. People typically only remember about 3% of a presentation, and that is completely okay. I totally get it. Luckily, you can go back and watch it again. However, if you are to remember anything at all from this presentation, let it be these 3 important things, please. So, number 1, start by choosing a program that you are passionate about. I'm not gonna lie, university is a lot of work, it's a lot of time and effort, but if you're studying something that you are passionate about, I promise you, it's gonna be so much easier. If you are passionate about what you do, you are going to be more successful and you will enjoy your experience, I promise. To me, that's the most important thing. Be passionate about what you study. My second point would be, remember you are not alone. There's so much help around campus and online. Even if it's virtual, people are here to help you. Please ask for help. Please ask me questions. I would love to answer your questions. That's all I'm here for. There's a whole community on campus and virtually who are here to help you. And my last question is, ask as many questions as you can. It's not my last questions, I apologize. It's my last point that I hope you remember. I hope you ask as many questions as you possibly can. It is your future. It is so important. All questions about your future are relevant. I will be happy to answer any questions, whether it's by email or in the chat. Please ask. It is so important. So thank you so much for attending this little presentation about the Faculty of Arts. I really hope I can meet you in person soon. But in the meantime, please write to me. You can also come visit us with Virtual Student for a Day if that's something that interests you. And I hope you have a wonderful day and that you enjoyed our open house. Thank you.